much here. We struggled. Matter of fact, I kind of remember my first down payment I made on the farm. I had to borrow from my dad. It was $2,000. I give $43,000 for the farm, $275 an acre. And the old fellow we bought it from, he owned it for 10 years or 13 years. He paid for it in 10 years, and he'd give $300 an acre. So tell me things can't go down farming here about 3-4 years ago, I suppose. And my son and my grandson have taken over, and happy that they're here. We milk cows. We milk cows all our life, and I think they're milking around 90 cows now. A double 6 herringbone parlor, and we had kind of a time getting that going because 2 barns burned down within 10-15 years, was it? So, but it's a good steady income, not always the best of price like everything else, but it's still, sometimes it ain't what you make, it's what you save. And when you aren't fooling around, horse around spending it, you're working at home. My uncle, I bought it from my uncle, and he always had to put cement down along the ditch because it washed out, you know. Hasn't washed a bit since. That's been, oh gee, how many years? 30 years. So I purchased another one that's across the road here, and I put catch basins in that. It's hillier, and they're great. I mean, just to slow that water up. It just don't wash.
And lots of tile too.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've tiled out. I bought a farm north of me, the last one I bought. And after we got done with it, old people couldn't believe it was the same farm because there was a big draw through there. There was nothing but willows and it was so wet. I remember we couldn't even get in to do anything with it until we tiled out the sides of it, you know, so it dried up so we could work in and bulldoze and stuff out and this and that. So it's been a real productive farm. And,
Well, we've just been involved in the Iowa County Cattlemen for how many years?
probably 40 years.
40 years probably.
The Iowa County Cattlemen's Board.
We had a banquet the other night. He got recognized for being there for lots of years.
That's pretty
We've had 5 kids that went through the Belle Plaine school system. Very involved with there. They were always in sports and whatnot, you know, whatever. We had some dealings with 4-H. I remember when the kids were little.
I was born and raised at the home farm, I call it, about a mile and a half from here. My brother lives there now. But
That's a Century Farm.
that's Century Farm, yeah. I just got, this
This
year
year
they
at Des Moines.
got Servette, yeah. And I was very fortunate because my grandparents had built a new house there. And so we tell you what, if it isn't worth doing, they doing right. You know, I mean, it's just, you gotta take pride in some of your stuff you do, you know. You don't just do it because you do it. I mean, I know it costs a lot, but you still, and everything, I like things halfway in order. I mean, you gotta structure yourself, I guess. The farmer is a little different than the man going to his job. He has to be at work at a certain hour. Well, the farmer has to too. If he's milking cows, he's got to be out there at 5 o'clock milking cows.